Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. I'm Woolly Cricket on everything. Everybody calls me Cricket, so you can call me Cricket. Let's get these glasses off so I can see you guys. Okay, these are for reading, not seeing people. Let's see. Today I am wearing a sweater that it's a little cool here today. It's supposed to be in the 50s, so I thought I would at least try this on. When I made the sweater, I made the chest my size, and I don't even remember what size it was that I made. Probably 2 extra large, 3 extra large, because I always like everything oversized anyway. But let me show you the part I hated, because I had, see this, all this ribbing. I love the look of it, but when this fit, and I have this big belly, and I've lost a little over 100 pounds, this was just screaming. It looked really bad. So when I lost this weight, I thought, well, let's try it on and see. So now I can wear this. I like it. It doesn't, even though it's a little bit oversized, I like, this is not stretched to the maximum. So I really like it. The color of yarn is called Spa. Let me get you some more information on this, because I'm bad. I'm a bad host. I know. I don't do this like anybody else. You guys know that. I'm awful. I'm not good at this. I don't know why you talk to me. I'm not good at this. Let's see. Let's see if I can just look it up. It's called Bore sweater. B-O-R-E. And Tony, T-O-N-J-E, Tonji. Of course, I'm going to ruin that because I do that. Hodge, H-O-D, not Hodge, H-O-D-N-E, honed. Okay, so I don't know. But I did the extra large. Wow, I thought I'd done a bigger size than that. Probably should have, because of the bottom screaming. The yarn was Premier Yarn Anti-Peel Everyday worsted in the color Spa. It's a bluish green. And yeah, I love the sweater. I really do like the sweater, and I like the color. So let's see if you can see. It's a light blue greenish color. So, and I know I'm late. I'm sorry. Just set up knitting dog sweaters most of the night. I got orders from Rebecca, which you guys already know. And I will show you what I've knit on all week. And I just took one to the post office. The only pink, baby pink, a medium. So it was a customer of hers had already ordered it. This is an extra large in the cornflower, big twist cornflower. So I bought all they had. I got one more sleeve to go and it's done. That's an extra large. This is an extra small with a, it's got the hole in the back so you can hook up for a harness. This is an extra small red, and this one is Cascade 220. It's a wool. The lady ordered it and then didn't want it. This one is an extra small in Red Heart Flamingo, which I bought all this that I could get my hands on because it was discontinued for Rebecca. So she calls that one Coral. This one is I think it's a large. It is a large. Big Twist. Look at me knowing the names and colors. Big Twist Varsity Navy. And that's a large like the other one, except this is a turtleneck and that light blue one, cornflower, is a crew neck. Rebecca likes, customers like the crew necks better. This is an extra small in the Big Twist cornflower. This one is a large in the color Coffee, Big Twist. No. Loops and Threads coffee. And it's a large. That's Rebecca's. This is a large in the Big Twist cornflour. And I started stamping the labels so it'd be easier for her to see. And this is a person just ordered it and they've not paid for it. They wanted it in cotton. I don't know exactly why, but I've never made one in cotton. I don't know how it's going to wear. I told them that. So it's black, 100% cotton, and I'm waiting on them to purchase that so I can take that one to the post office. So that's all the dog sweaters I've done this week, minus the medium baby pink, which went out in the mail today. So you didn't get to see that one. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages from Michael's. Are y'all getting a Michael's? A lot of Michael's messages. Okay, I don't need anything from Michael's right now. So that's all the knitting. Now let's discuss. Rebecca ordered magenta, and I have 4 skeins. Let me get them so you can see the color. It's a pinky pink, big twist magenta. Sort of a rosy. It's not like a hot pink, but it's more of a rosy pink, and it's not the true color back here. This room, the cameras, I don't know. Maybe my equipment is not real good, but that's the magenta. And I don't have any magenta around here, so I went on. The only place I could find the cornflower and magenta, I was looking for magenta specifically, was Mary Maxim. And they had the big value cones. So I ordered 7, 8 of those, maybe, I don't know, enough maybe that I can keep Rebecca in magenta sweaters for this season, because she may change colors more often, which is good for me. But I was talking to Echo, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do, since I only have these 4 skeins, I'm going to do the 4 or 5 sweaters I have. Let's see, I think I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 sweaters that Rebecca ordered out of these, because some of them are extra small and extra small, so one skein will do more than one sweater. I can't see. My son makes fun of me all the time because he says, how do you see? Because I never clean these. And yeah, I'm not good at that. So anyway, that's the and back to Echo. See, I lose my train of thought. I don't know how you follow me. I don't know how you even understand what I'm talking about, because most of the time I don't understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I was talking to Echo, and I was telling her I was going to do those magenta, the 5 sizes in those 4 skeins of magenta. And she said, what if the magenta comes in that you just ordered and it's completely different than that magenta? And I went, that's not good. So the magenta ones are on hold until my order comes in from Mary Maxim, and see if they're close enough that it could be just a dye lot difference, because Rebecca understands that there's going to be a little bit of difference sometimes in dye lots, and there's nothing I can do about that. But if it's completely different, then I'll have to show it to her and tell her, I only have these 4, and that's it. And you can have those, or you can have these that I ordered from Mary Maxim. So, okay, that's where we are in my mannequin. And I made this shoulderette, and I thought I would like it, but I didn't start. Let me show you the problem with it. You would think that I had done this enough that I should know what I'm doing. But no, I don't know what I'm doing. No more than anybody else. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, So this is what they call a shoulderette. And I love these things because it's a big tube. It's like a big shawl, scarf, wrap. And then you decrease down the sleeve and then put the cuffs on the end. So that way, if you want to wear it as a scarf, you can wear it as a scarf. If you want to wear it as a wrap, you can wear it as a wrap. But you can also wear it as like a shrug. And you put your hands in there and it stays on you, which I love. But my ignorant butt didn't close this part up far enough. It needs to be, I needed to start where it's joined together way up here so it'll stay on, because it keeps falling off of me in the evening. So I needed to do at least maybe 4 or 5 more inches on where this is together. Now, I could sew it, and I probably will because it's going to be mine. I'm not going to sell it. But the problem is I used a color changing yarn. And for me to sew this where you can't see it, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to match these colors as much as I can so it's not easily seen. So I probably need to do that one day. I keep not doing it, and then I don't wear it because it keeps falling off, and I keep jerking it back up. It falls off, pull it back up. So I need to fix it, or, yeah, I just need to fix it or take it apart. And I don't, it's a lot of work, and I don't want to take it apart, but I could. And I can just wear it as a scarf, because you can wear this, fold it double like this, and wear it just as a scarf. You know, like in the winter, you keep your neck warm as a scarf. But I don't wear scarves, so the only person in this family that has ever worn a scarf was my husband, and I made him a really nice one, and it's around here somewhere. So, yeah, I need to fix this, and I don't have this yarn to fix it. I would just have to, I don't know, try to fix it without this being able to see the seam. Maybe I can do that. I can try it. It won't hurt it, will it? I mean, I'm not wearing it anyway. I don't like it because it keeps falling off my shoulders. So, that's on my list of things to fix, to do, to fix. Alright. You saw the sweaters. Let me get this magenta yarn out of the way. I will show you that I cleaned up a little bit. Told you I was going to. And these will be going out soon, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, there's my mannequin. There's my sewing machine and the chair for my husband's, where had his back surgery, this one. And it won't fit in our little skinny bathtub because we have an old home that was built in the 1930s, 40s, I don't know. It's old. So there's my blue mannequin head. There's my couch. Those are all ottomans with cushions. So every one of those has yarn in the bottom of them. There's three right there. And then there's one over here. I'll show you. There is the basket. This basket right here has t-shirts and things like that in it, so I'm covering them up. These are just knitting bags. And then this container has just scraps. I don't know if you guys have something like that or not. It's just bits and pieces. So I don't know. It's not anything that no. I thought I'd found the color to fix that. No, not that lucky, not that lucky. See me do a happy dance. That's my happy dance. You like it? Okay. Alright. So this is just scrap yarn, bits and pieces that when I'm going to do a blanket or something like that, that I can use that. These, like I said, are just bags that I've accumulated over the years. Like this is from the grocery store, in a mesh bag, just bits and pieces that, so in case I need to grab one and take something to work on somewhere, that's that. This is my little roll top desk that stays in the corner. It's got some drawing sketchbooks and ink pens and pencils and things like that in it. Okay, let's go on to the I hang up the baby knits in the window because I'm working on those. I put snaps on the crotch, made it snappy crotches. There's over here there's my little roll top desk. This is the chest that we got at America Furniture Warehouse. It is packed full of good yarn. And then this is wool. This is my wool. This is just a basket with extra yarn and needles. These are all the market bags. This is where I had started the brown sweater and decided I didn't want it anymore. And then I got a lot of this. I love this yarn. What color is this? Light gray. That I liked it too, so I don't know if I will do the gramps in it. But that's the two. This is my basket for, whoa, I almost fell. This is my basket for possibly the Gramps sweater. Let me turn my computer back on so I can see what a crazy mess I'm making here. There. Let me put it big so you can see me fall, which would be great. Okay, this is, I got one of those hooks behind my door to help with my clothes because I have several sizes and I don't know where excuse me, where I'm going to stop as far as weight wise. So I'm keeping the 12s all the way down to the 4s, so that way if I go back up a little bit I'm covered. If I stay where I'm at, then I'm all right too. So I'm keeping a few things hid behind the door. Okay, let's turn you some more, a little bit. Okay, this is, maybe I can move it out where you can see a little better. Let me try that. Maybe, is that better? Can you, whoop. That's a little better. Okay, this is a chest I got at one of the at the Arts or Restores. This has all my knitting needles in it, and then of course from here down is yarn. And I bought the new, what are these things called? Drawer pulls. I got different kinds. They're the same shape but different kinds. So I have those. And this is the fisherman's wool scarf. If I'm going to wear any of them, it'll be that one. This is one of those little ear flap hats. I think these are so cute. And this is a petite knit Sunday or Monday sweater, little zipper light or zipper. And I did it and it turned out okay, and I said I was going to do more for gifts, and of course I've not done that yet. So that goes with the little hat. That's a little set. This is blush. I think it's Big Twist blush. It's a really pale pink blushy. It's sort of got like a tan, I don't know, it's got a tan cast to it. So there you go. This basket here has oodles and oodles of these pom-poms. I bought several of those. This has my Le Garçon, Vincent and Max's yarn. This is the first time I bought their yarn, and I'm really excited to try that. And then here's my little ABCs that I've started stamping my sizes on for Rebecca so she doesn't have to try to read my crazy scribble. This is a bag with no tennis shoes in it because I tend to wear my tennis shoes, let me show you, until they're just awful looking. These have been washed and washed and washed, and they were white and they were very pretty when I got them, but These are Skechers slip-ons. I love them, but you know they look rough. They've seen better days. This is right here. Let's see. Let me turn you a little bit more. This is my little red bucket, and this yarn is, I don't know. I got it at the yarn shop in Denver. And then this is little squirrel yarns where Sarah Reed is the dyer, and she works at the local U. And this is my advent that she made for me. And if I can find one of these in here, I'll tell you what company this is, because I should know these things. Moonshine. It's a juniper moonshine, and this is the first time I bought this yarn too. So I have right here. This is so soft. This is a little squirrel yarns, juniper moon, and Lego Sean. I've never used any of these. So these are my right here's my little area of not used. This bag right back here that's hiding behind the bucket is the rest of the colors for Rebecca's, you can't see me, Rebecca's dog sweater order. And these are my Christmas boxes. They step down so they go all the way down into a little bitty box. This is, oh, there's Ricky's scarf. I'll show it to you in a minute. This is my cover up, and this is the last of the yarn. I wanted to use all of this yarn so I wouldn't have some cotton scraps. This is cotton, and that way what my thought process was on this is you could wear it here and it would still be long enough to cover up a bathing suit, or you can wear this as a skirt. It's a really pretty textured. So this will be ready soon, and I'll write the pattern up, and anybody that is interested can contact me about maybe test knitting. It's just a 4-row repeat, and only one row has a crossover stitch. So everything else is just knit 3 rows and then 1 textured row. So that would be pretty simple. This is my husband's scarf that he requested, and he's got a hat that matches. So this is, I think this is about $250 worth of good wool, which I did not buy for myself. I would buy it for him, and he's 6'3", 6'4". So this is his, and he wears this, and he's got the little hat that matches this. So he's kept it really good, and I tended to not make things really good for the boys until they showed me they were going to take good care of it. So he has really taken good care of this. I will put it on my mannequin. That way I won't lose it again. Alright. Now then, we'll fix that in a minute. Oh, look, I can't walk, people. I just keep stumbling around and kicking everything. Alright. This is some of the alpaca that Echo had, and unfortunately Echo is allergic to alpaca, so she cannot wear alpaca, and that's a shame because she really likes alpaca. So that's the alpaca box, and I've got more I can put in it. I have, one full and a partial skein of I Love This Cotton that I did the little black dog sweater with. I'll raise you up a little bit where maybe I'm going to. I don't know, maybe not. I'll just stand back here. So this is I Love This Cotton. I have Michael's did not have anything like this, and the Loopy U was closed, so I got the only thing that I could get. You buy what you buy when you need it. I mean, let me see if I can adjust this for you guys, so I don't have to keep stepping backwards, and you don't have to keep looking at me like I've lost my mind here. Oh, now maybe that'll work. Is that better? Okay. Oop. Now we can fix this. Maybe. I don't know. We're trying. Maybe that's better. Okay. Now I can, when I walk up, you're not seeing me from here down and going, what is she doing? Crazy woman. So, okay. I quit taking my Zepbound injections because I'm really, really close to where I want to be. I'm looking at maybe 10 pounds. And so I picked up some of this hydroxycut. And I drink one a day. It helps just curb my appetite just a little bit, because I'm not strong enough yet to not have something. I'm learning, and I don't eat much, but my body is so crazy that I can eat a small hamburger, just a regular single patty hamburger, and the next thing you know, I'm 10 pounds heavier. So obviously my body does not react the way everybody else or the doctors tell me that it should be doing. So, with that being said, all right, my next basket, I got this plastic one at Walmart for just a couple dollars, and I like the wicker basket better. These are all hats that I've either made, and these are the muscle burl hats I'm working on, you've seen, to do for my Christmas giving. And then these hats were at Walmart and King Supers, and they were 50 cents a piece. So I thought, well, the boys are bad about losing hats, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of those that's on clearance, and that way I'm fixing my TV screen, my computer again. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it when it times out like that. If anybody knows how I can fix that so it'll stay on longer, I would love that. So, okay. Now, let's see. The last part is right here. Scoot it back. There's the hats. This is the hats. This is the alpaca box. And these are pants. They're under there. So I'm just sort of hiding them with, these are clothes on top that I've been contemplating wearing. And that's, see, just pants. This is my closet. Right there, I took the doors down and put a curtain rod up so that way it's easier for me to get into. And right up there, it won't turn anymore. Maybe if I do it back here. There. You can see that. This is my Holzgarn shelf. And then I have a basket over there that's the Holzgarn. So, it's a little cleaner, just a little bit neater. Not great. Nothing is ever great because I always have too much yarn, not enough room. It's a problem with us knitters, I think. We have too much yarn and not enough room. But it's okay. I love my knitting room. I love to come in here, and this is where I get away from everything when I'm having days. When I'm having days and I need to get away from everything. Okay, this is when I picked up the cotton at the Hobby Lobby. They had these on clearance for $2.49. This also is 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca. I had originally got this for Echo, not remembering that she couldn't wear alpaca. And it's called Spring Rain. It's a really pretty gray bluish color. So that'll go in the alpaca bucket. And I think there's 5 of those. So I don't know if I have enough of that to make me a sweater. But I may try it. I may get another color to add to it, but I think, how many yards is this? Somebody's yelling at me, telling me. It's 111 yards, so That's 511 yards of, what is this, bulky? I turned down. Super bulky. It's super bulky. So 5 skeins, 111 yards. So that's 555 yards of super bulky. And then they had these, which is what I'm making the muscle burl hats out of. This baby DK for $1.62. So for somebody that is probably not going to take great care of a hat, this, I won't feel bad about making them a muscle burl, other than the time that it took me to actually knit it. But that's okay. It's better than paying $50 for a skein of yarn and then them you finding it laid in the floor with dog poop or something all over it. Who knows? I did my ex-daughter-in-law a sweater, and I went to her home to help her clean some. And I walked in, and the sweater that I had spent months and months working on was laying in the floor with cat hair all over it. And I'm like, okay, that was my fault for not knowing that she probably wouldn't take care of it. She constantly, every time she come over, she wanted a hat or some socks or something from my knitting room that I had already made up. And I let her take things because it was my son's wife, and you know, you do things like that when you try to be a good mom. So, and this is my wrap that I use to cover up a lot with. Thought about putting it over here on this couch-like thing, but I don't know. It's going in on top of the DK weight big basket. So that's pretty much everything. I need to figure out. This is Karen Blossom Cakes. This is also bulky, and I don't know what's got into me. No, it's a medium. It's a worsted. And I don't know what's got into me, but I wanted to knit things with the bigger things of yarn. And let me turn me back around here where I can sit down on the chair. Ah, this I'm growling. Maybe you can see me. Yeah. Okay. So that's got me turned around. Back, sort of, kind of. Okay, now, how's that? Is that better? You can see me now? So that was the grand tour of a little bit cleaner. As I get more yarn gone out of the closet there, I will put more yarn in to keep it a little neater. And then once I figure out what I'm going to do with these clothes, some of them will go to other people. So I just don't want to get rid of them yet because I'm fluctuating. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I need ideas, people. My husband, you've seen the little white sweater that I'm doing with, what is it? Silk mohair? And the sock yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's all speckled, which I think will make a sweater that it will be great to wear with most anything. It's a really, really lightweight fingering weight with a silk mohair, lace weight silk mohair. And I will be able to wear it most any time. It'll be warm enough that I can wear it when it's starting to get cool, and then I can wear something under it too when it's colder. But it's going to have like, oh my gosh, probably 40 buttons, because it's really thin, but it's like those, you remember the poodle skirts that everybody used to wear with the little sweaters and the little cardigan that went over it that was really lightweight? Yes, I'm old, And that was even before my time, but yeah, I loved those little cardigans. Not so much the sweaters, but I did really, really like the cardigans. So that's what I wanted to design, something similar to that. And sorry, I'm a little bit crooked here. Is that better? Is that a little bit better? But I'm doing that, and it's taken me a while. And by the time I started to pick it back up, then Rebecca ordered dog sweaters, which I'm eternally grateful for. Rebecca is a great person, a great business owner, and an amazing parent. And she's just all around a super person. So if you are in Nantucket, or that's Martha's Vineyard, right? Cape Cod. Let's see what the name of that one is. Let's see. Provincetown. I think that's Cape Cod. Nantucket is Martha's and Martha's Vineyard. She has Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, Cape Cod. If you are in her area, it's not just my dog sweater. She has a lot of harnesses that she's had made out of proprietary materials. She has dog collars, so it's leads, I think. Yeah, and give her a look. It's Positivity, and you can order online if you're not in that area or you're not going to be in that area. She is an amazing person to work with, and she loves her animals. So that's where my focus is right now. So for the next couple of weeks, you probably will see a lot of dog sweaters. I'm going to try to work on a few other little things. Like I have to trick myself. Do you do that? Do you have to trick yourself into working on what you really need to work on? Like the beach cover up. And I don't have a good name for that yet, but we will figure that out maybe together. Every time I do a dog sweater, then I do one row on the beach cover up. So at least I'm working on it, and then I do a dog sweater and the beach cover up. So when all the dog sweaters are done, that should be done as well. And then I have the little sock that I need to probably try to do a taller sock. It's a shorty right now, the little purple one that you've already seen. It's the name of the chart is called tartan. So I'm not sure. That may be the name of the socks. We will see at some point. And I guess that's about everything. But if you have a sweater pattern, or you've been looking for sweater patterns that you like, share them. My husband he was fussing at me the other day. He said, you really need to wear your sweaters. Hence this one, the boar. Beautiful sweater. It's thick, it's warm. I love it. I love the twisted rib. But it's not something I can wear in the spring and fall. I need it for just winter because it's really a heavy duty sweater. And he said I needed to wear something that I've designed. So I need some ideas. He said that way if we all out to eat, which we don't do much anymore because we're all on diets, but that if someone goes, oh, I love your sweater, where did you get it? Then it's an opportunity for me to say, I'm a knitwear designer and it's mine. And I knitted it with this colored yarn. Which I'm not good at that. I don't self-promote very well, which is probably why my business is just a hobby business. It's not been something that I have excelled at, because you just don't. I mean, some people can, and I'm not one of those that's very good at that. But anyway, I adore you guys. I've missed you guys. Sorry, this one's a little later than normal, about 12 hours, but I'm going to put it on there, and I will talk to you I will try to find something better to work on and show you a new stitch or a an old stitch done maybe a different way. I don't know. But talk to me. I miss you guys. If you need a buddy to chat with, I'm here. I'm always here if you need me. I love you guys. Bye.